Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Foodie Time. Welcome in. Foodie Time is a connect and grow chat where we help connect people to our community and also connect with their community. It's a wonderful thing, win-win situation. Okay, if this is your first time to the live, welcome. If this is the replay for you, be sure to leave a comment so that we will connect with you and be able to tell you welcome to our community. So it's Thursday, y'all. Wow, this week has flown by. Oh my goodness. I'm really excited about the fact that I've seen some really great shows the whole week. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm moving everything around, trying to get a little more centered. I don't know if the PC will help that, but trying to get a little more centered. Um, we've had some great shows this week. Oh my gosh, Scotty J last night, Wednesday night, he's on the Anchors Away is the name of his show, and he had my friend Antoinette on there. That was exciting, and it was just so funny because so many people came. I felt like Scotty was overwhelmed, and I totally get that. Sometimes your live chat kicks in a big way, and it's really hard to keep up. I'm telling you. So people don't know until you actually do it. When 25 plus come into your live chat, it is hard to say hello to all those people and also continue talking about your topic. My topics usually I don't even announce because I'm not new to this. I've been doing it for a couple months now, but it's still a very interesting talent. I praise the people that can come into a chat and go through it lightning speed like Scott. Scott has got it down. I got to meet Scott of Controversial Cruising. He is amazing when it comes to doing the chat. He can do 3 chats at a time and he can do it like so fast. It's crazy. Well, probably more than 3. I know he's got a lot of people on Match Game and whatnot. Well, I saw Scotty J's daily affirmation today, and I just want to give him a shout out because I love the daily affirmation shorts. Today, he was talking about yesterday. And something we should not worry about is yesterday, y'all. You can't do a thing about yesterday. So I actually really love that one, Scotty. And I love your affirmations. I watch them every time they come up because I love a good quote. I love a good affirmation. That's just part of my personality. Anyway, also, we were talking earlier about onboard credit, and I want to say a shout out for onboard credit. Isn't onboard credit wonderful? Some groups, when you join a group on a cruise, some of them have onboard credit because they are a group, especially if they were started early on. And onboard credit means you have money you can spend on the ship on anything you want. Also, in some cases, like in Royal Caribbean, you can use the onboard credit to pay for things before you get on the ship, like things like your excursions and stuff like that, or dining or whatnot, and purchases that you can make pre cruise purchases. So, and I also have a credit card. I haven't used it in a long time, but it's a Royal Caribbean credit card through, gosh, I want to say, I can't remember who the bank is, but anyway, there's a Royal Caribbean credit card, and as you do your normal spending, it collects onboard credit. So that's pretty cool too. So it's always good to find ways to save money on a cruise. That's all there is to it, because those packages can be so expensive, and oh my gosh, so expensive. Drink packages lately are not cheap. I just bought one on MSC, and I got to tell you, I got a fairly good deal on that. I don't know if they always have sales on their drink packages, but I wanted it mostly because I know for a fact that they have really good espresso and stuff like that on MSC. Known for their coffee, even their regular coffee in the buffet is très magnifique. Okay, people talked about their food for years, but nobody questioned their coffee. And that's how that goes. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to go on and start talking on the chat. I see Go Live Together is ending, which means there are going to be several people coming in, and I'm going to try to get ahead of the raid. Oh, you'll never believe who's first in the chat today. OMG, it's Ron. The Fam Adventures. Hey man, how did you get first in the chat? Oh yeah, Scott is traveling. Scott, I know he's on. I think he was on Go Live Together. I'm not really sure, but I did see him, so I'm assuming that he, who knows, he's probably in the airport or he may be at the hotel. This is Thursday. I think he's leaving today, though. I don't know. Scott is on his way to a big cruise, the World America. Cannot wait. I hope he goes live. Hey, Nettie and JT, good morning, Nettie. How are you doing? We could do that practice today. We could do it after the show, though. I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot during the show. We could practice after the show if you're up for it on coming in to see if we can get in 2 people into the show, just so Nettie will get the experience. The experience of going live. You don't have to say that much, dear. So you got the easy part. The guest host in a guest host situation doesn't really get to do that much because you're not telling people anything in the chat. You're just kind of smiling and reacting. So that's the good news, is you don't have to worry about the what I call stress of the live chat, keeping up with the chat and whatnot. Linda, good morning, Linda. Linda comes on today at 1 p.m. Eastern Time doing her crafting. Linda. So welcome in, Linda. And then New Horizons Above and Beyond. Derek, good morning, Derek. Good morning, everyone, is what he's saying. Welcome in, Derek. Type in hashtag grow. He knows the assignment. If you are a creator and you want to show your link to everybody, Nightbot will assist you in that. If you type hashtag grow, it will show your link in the chat. Hey, Travel with Josiane. Hi, Josiane. Hey, DeFam and Nettie J and New Horizon. She hitting all the people that came in right before her. I love it. We have a very friendly community. So we say hello to each other all morning. Derek says, yes, I'm just starting to get back into doing stuff on YouTube. Well, I'm glad, sweetie. I'm glad that things are getting better for you. I'm going to tilt this a little bit more. If I tilt it too much more, y'all going to miss me because I'm really not that tall. It'll be just like, where'd she go? But I want to get in. I added in the chat I added in the new beta chat. I don't know if you see it. Kind of funny to me that they did this thing where now if you're watching the television, you can also keep up with the chat on the television. So it's nice. I'm testing it out to see how it works. Gives you an opportunity to read ahead. And, if you got good eyes, you can probably tell what's going on ahead of you. I don't have good eyes. So that's not really a great option for me. Linda says, I get dizzy from the movement of the chat when it constantly moves. Yeah, you got to wait till it stops to look at it because otherwise it will hurt your head. Bill, good morning at Foodie Vacations. Hi, Bill. I've been watching Bill's stuff this morning. I do watch Bill's stuff a lot. And today, Bill, I was watching you and Scott getting on Margaritaville. Y'all were cracking me up. Oh, man, that took ever. I mean, I don't know about you, but when getting stuck in a tunnel is not my thing, okay? I have claustrophobia. You get me stuck in a tunnel, I start going, okay, when is this line going to move? Are we going to move? Somebody go, we're going to move. Are we stuck? And I can see the look on your face, Bill. I was like, Bill's thinking the same thing. Are we stuck? Nettie says, I used to tell my kids, still do, that you can't drive forward while looking in the rearview mirror. It's a fact, Jack. No reason to stress over something that's already happened and you can't change. You need to learn from your past experience and push on. Keep it moving. It's my favorite saying. Keep it moving. Just keep it moving, y'all. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, welcome into the chat. Hey there, everyone. Cheryl, I love your fashions and I love the way you look. So don't change a thing, girlfriend. I don't know what you're talking about. You're worried about how you look to us. You look like Cheryl. The funny thing about our community is we see each other every day. We look different now. If something changes, like say for instance, I kept my hair its natural color and cut it off, y'all would be looking at me like, what'd she do? PK Adventures, welcome into the chat. Hi, all working and lurking. Thank you for coming in, Ryan. Thank you for lurking, my favorite lurker. He lurks at this time every day because he works at this time every day. And most of you do. I mean, there are a few of us who are retired and we can, just about see anything if we wake up. Now, my problem is I don't wake up. But anyway. I think that one of the things that I love most about being retired is the flexibility, because you can drive when you want to, which, believe me, as you know, when you live in a city, it is really, really hard to pick the time of day, especially Atlanta, to drive. You just want to make sure you don't hit the rush hour. And Ryan says, Bank of America. That's it. That's it. BOA. In my brain, I was seeing BOA. But yeah, I have a Bank of America card. And credit cards, I use credit cards and pay them off the same month because I ain't paying them no extra money for nothing. Okay, so there you go. But I only use them and then pay them off. So I haven't used that one lately because I've been using my Chase cards. My Chase cards have been getting me travel stuff left and right, especially hotels. So I don't really use my Bank of America card because I can't remember them having, I don't think Bank of America has a travel card except for maybe Royal Caribbean's co-branded card. They probably have other co-branded stuff I don't know about, but that particular card helps me to get onboard credit. And so when I get ready to go on a road trip, I change over to them until I can get to the $100 onboard credit limit or level, and then I go back to my regular Chase. But I always get my onboard credit because here's the thing. Like I said, you can use it for excursions, you can use it for dining, you can use it for all kinds of stuff on Royal. So it is a really good thing. And that's normal spending that I do. That's my groceries, my restaurants, my everything that I do every day. So I'm not spending any extra money and I'm getting some onboard credit. It is a wonderful thing. Good morning, Shermanator. Hi, Sherman. Good morning. Welcome into the chat. Welcome to Foodie Time, sweetie. Shermanator. Been watching his lives too. He's such a sweetie. Whatever floats your boat, floaty boaty. Hey, girl. Welcome in. How have you been doing with all this heat? Yeah, it is freaking hot outside. It don't make no sense. I've been looking at other people's temperatures, and I don't feel as bad about our 93 degrees right now. When I see other people have got 100 degrees, 100 degrees. I think we've hit 100 a few times. I don't know, but that is just, whew, that's called stay in the house, stay under the fan, stay under the air conditioning. Tiffany, hey, Tiffany. She says, Canadian Family Life. She says, hey, all. Look, I know all y'all's names, so it's hard for me to say your channel names now that I know your names. I see Not Bad is working in the background. If you want to show your link, it's hashtag grow, GROW. So there you go. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Linda says he was there. He needed to get commercials. LMAO. Commercials. Yes. Yes. There's so many commercials made in this group. It's just hilarious. Or I should say clips, unofficial clips of things. Captain Billy Travels. You've got a new logo. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Vicky. The real captain is here. Billy, I like the new logo. Billy. Hey, Billy. I like the new logo, man. I got to get me, I don't know. I'd see when you get a logo, it's a funny thing because, you got to decide to stay with something. And y'all see my logo, other side, my logo. I like the purple. That's the only thing I like about my logo. The palm trees are interesting. The sunshine is, of course, my thing. But I don't know. I'm still getting used to it. I'm not used to having a logo, but I've got to do a bunch of stuff, a website and all this other things. And I got to use a logo. And I'm like, okay, you got to make a decision about your logo, Vicky, because you don't want to just start putting a logo on all your stuff and then have to change it later. I don't know. Anyway. Danny Dizzle, welcome to the chat. He leaves tonight after Thirsty Thursday. Wow. Scott, you are amazing. Okay, you do so much. So freaking much. But Thirsty Thursday is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, and they are doing the 4th of July Independence Day. So that's some trivia I might know. I know about 1776. This trivia I might know. I know who King George was. I know some of that stuff, but I don't know. Depends on what the questions are. Scott is so busy. He's going to be leaving tonight. So he's doing a red eye. Well, let's see. No, see, they're 3 hours behind us. Let's see if he can finish Thirsty Thursday in 2 hours. That would still put him at 8 o'clock p.m. leaving. And that still means he's going to be flying till the next day because he's got to come all the way to the other side of the United States. Wow, dude. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. Wow, a lot of people in the house. Hey, y'all. Okay, so we got so many people in here today. Everybody's saying hello. Yeah, let me know. I would help out. See, I missed something there. Okay, I missed something. Sherman, shirtless Sherman. Yes, shirtless Sherman. And somebody left me a message. That's hilarious to me. It's always funny when people leave you messages. Although I did leave a message for Jeremy while he was talking, and then I thought about it after I did it. I was like, gosh, I hope he doesn't have his ringer on, but he said something that made me realize that I had to say it right then or I was going to forget. Because if I don't do it right then, I'm going to forget. Nettie says, I have to sit and not look crazy-eyed. You won't look crazy-eyed. You'll just smile. No, I'm going to try and be a little interactive with you. So don't worry about it. We'll see how it goes. It's hard being interactive with co-hosts because you got to time your speech at the right time, especially when you got like 6 people in there. It is crazy then. FedEx. It's crazy. Good morning, Kathy Mills. Welcome into Foodie Time. Glad to see your smiling face. Oh, sounds like Juan wants to say hello too. Oh my gosh. Poor Juan. Juan is my puppy, if you don't know. But you probably know because I talk about him all the time. But Juan, he's going through some things because he's got his stitches and he's not allowed to go out in the backyard and run around, which he will do if he goes out in the backyard. So we have to walk him on his leash. He is not feeling that. He has been ringing the bell. I'm about to put the bell away. There's a bell on the door. He's just been like, just like, somebody let me out of here. So he is really having a hard time, Kathy. And you'll hear him barking. You will hear him. He's barking at people out the window. I left the window shade up so that he could at least feel as though he had something to do outside, even though he's inside. So he's barking at everybody that goes by, the trash people, the Amazon guy, everybody. People walking their dog, people running by, which we are like on a running path almost. So people are constantly running by. Juan is busy, but he's upset because he can't go out in the backyard. And I get it. You're used to being able to romp around. He likes to do the zoomies. So he romps around and he just even hasn't had an opportunity to do that because we can't let him run for a while. He's supposed to wear that cone thing for 2 weeks, but Jorge's already talking about taking it off. And I'm like, no, because he chews everything. Okay. And I mean, everything. Ahoy there, semi-shirtless honorary temporary captain of the Color Guard drumline, FedEx, Brian. Captain. And And I loved what you said, Ryan, about the tang for the breakfast, because we grew up on breakfast drink. We didn't know it was just orange sugar, but I'm in it. Okay. Orange sugar, anything with sugar. I ate Pop Tarts, oatmeal, and Tang, and what else? They bought us so much stuff that was high in sugar. That's why I have diabetes today. I know. Dark Theme, good morning. Vicki, how are you? I'm doing great, Dark Theme. Welcome back. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? Welcome to Foodie Time. Kathy and Brian, otherwise known as Travel Cake Trips. Good morning, Vicki. We'll be here till 10:30 when I have to go into work. Oh, well, good. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Okay. So, oh my. Okay. I see a new name in the chat here. Stephanie 57 Journey. Hello, Foodies Vacation. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? You're new to the chat, so I'm going to tell you that if you type hashtag GROW, it will show your link if you're a creator and you want to share your link with everybody. Thank you for coming to Foodie Time. We appreciate your appearance here. We love to have new people come in. We love to connect new people to our community. We are just that friendly. Okay, so welcome in. Kathy says, hello to all in the chat. It's almost Friday. Isn't it funny how we just kind of wish the week away? I mean, you know, we're so ready for it to be Friday. She said, good morning. How are you, Foodie? I'm doing great, girl. I couldn't be better. Today has been a good day for me. My eyes are still, as you guys might have noticed, still kind of crazy. And I'm beginning to suspect it has to do with this light in front of me and this fan above me. And also in front of a CRT, right? It's just one of them things. My eyes are going to react that way because my eyes are, knock on wood, not that good. So there you go. But I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, dear. Captain Billy J, the guest on the show is Eye Candy. So Nettie, you're going to be Eye Candy, girl. Except for Eddie. That's what he said. Also, I'm Eye Candy as Captain. Well, I tell you that logo is Eye Candy. Yeah. Ahoy there, Rod. Oh, Dark Theme, how are you? How are you doing, Dark Theme? We have missed you. Food is here. The food is here. Scott, are you packed? I would think so. If you're leaving after Thursday, you should be packed by now. I can hear now. I'm only packing a few things. Food is here, Foodie Time, 9 p.m. tonight Eastern. If you've never been to Thursday night trivia, what are you waiting for? It is so much fun. I mean, some of the trivia questions are hard, but most of them are pretty easy, okay? It's really a speed thing, how fast, which is why Captain tends to win. It's because he's fast with them fingers, okay? That's all I can say, fast. So be sure and go to Controversial Cruising's channel or Bone Tired Travelers, which is Denise's channel, and play trivia with us tonight. We also drink a little bit. That's why it's called Thirsty Thursday, okay? We drink a little bit, just a little bit. Some of us come drunk to the shows. Ask Scotty. Scotty's live last night. Who was it that said they were already drunk before they came to the show? I'm like, I think it was Dustin. Dustin's a mess anyway. But anyway, yeah, such a mess. I come in, Vicky is talking about us. Yes, I'm talking about y'all. I was specifically talking about you because you're leaving. You're leaving. You're leaving us and going on a jet plane. And the sad thing is we can't go with you. We don't mind you leaving, but why do we have to stay? He's going on such a lovely vacation. Cheryl, hi Cheryl. Welcome to the channel. LOL Foodie, I really love your channel. Thank you. Do you guys know where we are today? I've shown you this picture before, so you should know. Hold it, wait a minute. My chair is in the way. but I think you guys know where we are. You've seen it enough. You've seen it before. In fact, Scott, I think, is going there right now, but you have seen this place before. One of my favorite places. I know a lot of people don't like Miami, but I love Miami. I go to Brickell, though. I don't go to South Beach. I'm sorry. And this is about to sound really bougie, what I'm about to say. But South Beach ain't for me. How bougie was that? South Beach, It reminds me of, I don't know what it reminds me of, but it just ain't for me, y'all. It's not Miami Vice anymore. I don't know. It just seems so, and I'm not going to use the word ghetto because that just doesn't even sound nice. But I'm going to say I prefer the high rises. I prefer the city. I prefer all the shopping. Okay. I have been, and I've got a video. I have been to Lincoln Mall and all of that in South Beach. And I do like Lincoln Mall. But Brooklyn in the house. Yo, 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 Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Eddie, do you like Miami? Tell me, because I'm curious. Uh-oh. My Juan is barking at neighbors now. I think somebody's trying to mow their lawn. He don't like that. You're getting too close to my territory. Eddie, retired? Who? You. Are you retired? You. Listen, Linda. Linda, she gets teased because there's a video of Scott saying, listen, Linda, listen, you need to be on the cruise with us. We have a cruise. Oh, y'all, look, I haven't even played the first band yet. I am so behind. Okay, we cruise together. If you're new to the channel, you should know that we do group cruises and we cruise together. So this is a list of some of the cruises that are going out this year, okay, in 2025. And there's quite a few that are still going out. And some of them are very soon. Somebody must be at my door. He doesn't usually yell like that, okay? Anyway, yeah. So if I disappear, y'all witness the kidnapping. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, come on, Juan, stop yelling. What's going on? Nettie says, I just glanced at your channel. It's talking to Stephanie57. It looks like information that I need to check out. Wow. Okay. Well, I cannot wait. Okay. We'll see. She did type hashtag girl. Yay. So her link is in here. Okay. As I was saying, this is the group cruise list for 2025. And as you might have noticed, there's even a meetup in there. Danny Dizzle, our friend in here, Danny, she has a meetup July 27th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. in Disney Springs. So if you're in that area, definitely go and meet some of us in our community because there's going to be quite a few people there. And I wish I could be there, but I'm going to be on a cruise ship. And y'all, I cannot wait to be on a cruise ship. Linda, I got another question. Do they accept cash on a cruise or do you have to use a card? Girlfriend, everything is based on your check-in. You check in with a card, okay? And then they put it on the cruise lines card. Like if you're on Royal, you'll get a Royal Caribbean card. In fact, I've got one right here, I think. I'll show you what it looks like. I usually have a card available somewhere in the area. You know, now that I've said that, of course, I'm not going to have it. But anyway, what they do is they put your card on that card. So every time you make a purchase, it will, there we go. No, that's not it. Psh, girl, yo, guys, I didn't know I had this many credit cards. Look out. My Marriott card, all kinds of cards in here. Well, anyway, seems like whenever you say you've got something, then you can't find it. But, oh, here we go. They give you a card. Like this is a Royal Caribbean card, okay? And you use that card to do everything. And the card has a lot of information on it usually too. Now, if you're a Virgin Voyage, there is no card. You will be wearing a wristband, just like you're in all inclusive, okay? And you use the wristband's got a little thing on it that you open and stuff. So some cruise lines do things differently, but the main 5 that people talk about here all have these, okay? These little cards. Wow, that's an old card. Harmony of the Seas. Okay. But anyway, yeah. So you'll have the card and you'll go around and use it to purchase drinks and whatnot. If you have a drink package, it will be loaded on your card, or he'll be loaded in the system under your name. So there you go. So you don't even have to worry about carrying cash or anything like that. Now, you do have to worry about carrying a card, which is a whole nother thing. Okay. You know, a lot of us stuff them, and then some people wear lanyards, and some people wear pockets, but you got to carry it around. And that's the only bad thing about it. You know, I do like the medallion thing. I do. Although medallions do tend to get in your way, it's better than having to put a lanyard over your nice, glamorous dress that you bought. Now you're wearing a lanyard. You would tuck it underneath, Anyway. Stephanie says it's been in the 90s. Where are you at, Stephanie? Yeah, the 90s, 80s here. Really? In Atlanta area? Are you kidding me, Eddie? Usually you guys have hotter weather than us. Captain says, yes, I have a new logo. Don't get mushy over it, Vicky. Captain. But the logo, though. Nettie said, Nettie JT, I love Alaska. Yeah, she loves Alaska too because she loves cold weather. So Jeremy said he just subbed Hats on a Mission. So be sure and check that out. And thanks. I look for your comment at Hats. Yeah. Don't worry, girlfriend. We comment. We know how to engage with a channel. We comment, we like, we watch. We are trained. We were trained by PK Adventures and Tuber Chat. We are trained. Okay, there we go. So many people connecting now. It is beautiful. I'm gonna go again one day. Alaska is gorgeous. Think about it. The most beautiful places in the United States are outside the United States. They're not on the continental, like Alaska. Well, Alaska is connected, but that's another story. But then there's Hawaii. And Puerto Rico is a territory, and it's my second favorite, by the way. My first favorite is Curacao, which y'all know, port. What's your favorite port, y'all? But my first is Curacao. My second favorite is San Juan. Streaming hello to the fam. Okay. Lori Barber, welcome into Foodie Time. Hi, Lori. Good morning, foodie and groupies. We're called #Chatty Pals. What a beautiful, hot, thirsty Thursday morning. I know, right? So hot. It's already really warm here. My dog don't even want to go on the deck. I tried to get him to go on the deck because I know he won't run on the deck. But he was looking at me like, are you broken? He was giving me that look like, does she not understand that our agreement is I ring the bell, you open the door, and I go out, okay? But I haven't let him go out in the yard, so he's not happy. And Jorge goes, well, take the bell off. But see, I don't want to take the bell off. I spent all this time training him, and then all of a sudden the bell disappears, but then again, I'm not letting him go out in the yard, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I will take him for his walk as soon as I finish the live. Jeremy says, y'all follow Stephanie. She's almost at 400. Go, girl, go. Look, we love to help people get to milestones. That's our thing, right? That is our thing. Okay, thank you for liking the chat. I appreciate y'all. Cruising is fun anytime. Do y'all see his chest? Is he really shirtless today? No, Cheryl. Sherman is not shirtless today, but they do like to call him Shirtless Sherman. Thank you for hitting the like button, and thank you for telling people to hit the like button, Jeremy. Hats on a Mission. Okay. So my Manjaro journey is going okay right now, you guys. I did have some side effects this week, which I'll report on my Sunday update. Yeah. What's up, Cheryl? What's up? Whoop, whoop. It's Scotty J in the house. Scotty, did you hear what I said? I love your affirmation today. I love about not talking about yesterday. Because, it's good to remember the memories, but it's bad to pull it into today because, today is another day and you got to work from today. It's now, it's the present. Welcome in, Scotty J. Had so much fun last night. Captain Billy J Travels. I did some research. McDonald's orange drink was called Bug Juice in the 80s and early 90s. I don't remember that. It was non-branded juice. They switched to High C Orange in 1993. I've only known it as High C, so I really have never heard of Bug Juice. Was Bug Juice on the menu? Why would you do that? They can't call it juice because it was High C. It was basically Tang. Any way you look at it, y'all. Texas Cruiser. Hey, Texas Cruiser. Howdy, Miss Vicky. Hi, Rick. How are you doing? Look, Rick, I've got the 2025 cruises up, dude. Look. These are the group cruises. I'm changing it over. But before I go, I want to highlight one of them because I have a commercial. So we're going to play that commercial real quick. It's from FedEx himself. And it's a really quick, very informative. Oh, let me take out the comment. Hello. Look, I'm learning, y'all. If I take out the comment, though, I'm going to lose my spot. Okay, it was at 10:23. Okay, we'll just remember what time it was. Yeah. Oh, I didn't take it out. Oh, daggone it, y'all. This is what irritates people is trying to do all of these things. Not only that, my brand color changed on my banner. It's supposed to be purple. How did that happen? I did not do that, child. But you know what? Today I'm just glad to be on the internet. I'm not going to fuss too much.
Are you ready to escape the everyday? Then mark your calendars for November 22nd, 2025, because you're cordially invited on the cruise of a lifetime. We're sailing on the brand new MSC World America, the first MSC ship built just for the U.S. market. This ship is massive, modern, and packed with next-level fun. We will be departing from Miami, Florida, and the first stop is Roatan, Honduras. Has a lot of lush rainforest, but trust me, the snorkeling is the best. Next up is Costa Maya, where you can explore Mayan ruins, or our favorite, a secluded, all-inclusive in the jungle. Next up, Cozumel, a true Caribbean classic with the beach clubs, or helmet diving. Last but not least, we stop in Ocean Cay, MSC's private island in the Bahamas with white sparkling sandy beaches and a lighthouse. And here's the best part, group rates are still way under current prices, but not for long, so make sure you act fast before these prices are gone. Cruise how you want, chill, explore, or go full throttle. Or hang out with Ryan and Melinda from PK Adventure Travels. We'll be right there with you having the time of our life. Book now and make Thanksgiving 2025 unforgettable. And we will see you on the scenic route.
I love the way that you end that. I will see you on the scenic route. That is so cool. Okay, so I changed over to the 2026. I think I did. Yeah, I changed over to the 2026 banner so that you can see the group cruises for 2026. There are so many cruises, group cruises. We have a big community and we love to cruise. So we have a lot of cruises, y'all. And I love that. I love that we have a lot to choose from. We've got something for everybody. I mean that. Okay, something for everybody. Okay, Cruise. Cheryl says, Scotty J, are you ready for me alone next Wednesday? Okay. All right, alone. Captain Billy J says, Scott needs to pack a bottle of pole polisher. Yeah, well, there's some history behind this. There is a video clip that I don't have of Scott dancing on a pole on a cruise ship. Okay. Danny, no, Denise tonight. She has to work. Oh, she's not on there tonight. I could have sworn. Okay, well, who knows what I read, y'all. Captain says, fastest fingers this side of the Mississippi. Mm-hmm. Okay. I believe you. Scotty said, Cheryl, yes. Yes. I'm ready for you alone. We are silly. Okay. So fair warning, just beware of the silliness. We are so silly. Thanks, Vicky. You're welcome, Scott. You are, sweetie. You are very good at what you do. I still think you should be a cruise director. Yes, Kathy, Puerto Rico, San Juan. San Juan is a territory that I love to visit. I love everything about San Juan. I love the people. I love the food. I love the water. I love everything. It is a really good place to visit, and live. I have never lived there, so I really can't speak to that. But a lot of my family had, and they seem very happy about it. So there you go. Okay, Kathy, we go to Brickell when leaving out of Miami. Oh, you go to the market. Do you go to Bayside Marketplace? I love that place. We went there. We always go there. I don't know why. I don't know why we always go there, but we go there and hang out. And instead of eating Miami food, we end up eating something crazy. Like I think we were eating at Popeyes. No. It was something in there that had chicken. I'm not sure what it was. My iPad combined with my brain fog slowed eye-hand coordination and poor insight. I come in last. Lori, I feel you on that one. Okay. Every time I look, this is me, and it's not working. I know the answers. I just can't seem to get the fingers going. So. Captain Billy JT. He's going to win. I'm from Miami, North Miami Beach. Oh, okay. Yeah, you've lived in North Miami Beach. If you bougie, you bougie. LL, don't apologize. I know. I'm not apologizing, but, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I like Brickell, okay? I'm the type of person who goes there. I've got a video of where we stayed last time, and we stayed in the place where the SLS residences are with the rooftop pool that is freaking awesome. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, when I show this, people are going to be like, wow, she really is bougie. But no, seriously, I love Brickell. I love that area. I love the little metro mover that goes around. You get it, it's free. It sends you all around downtown. It is so awesome. Y'all, if you have not experienced the metro mover and you've been in Miami, come on now. You need to get with me before you go to Miami again. You've got to go see the rest. You got to see Coral Gables. You've got to see the Dolphin Mall where they have the live salsa music. Oh my gosh, so many things in Miami people never see. They go there and they don't see all the stuff. Some people tell me they've never seen the Lincoln Mall in South Beach, and they've been to South Beach over and over again. What the heck did you go to? Stephanie says, sorry, I'm back. I'm working. Well, we were talking to you the whole time you were gone, Stephanie. I love saying that to people. Captain, I'll be driving to Miami in November, and I assume that means you live nearby, for a rock and roll tribute cruise, and driving to Miami for ABC's and U Group cruise in April. 10 hours one way. Hopefully I can score some cheap airfare. I take Allegiant. It's a direct flight. I don't know if you can do it, but it's a direct flight and I love it. That's what we're taking to Port Canaveral this time. Thank you so much, Hats on a Mission. Yes, isn't he awesome? That's Jeremy. And you should check out Hats on a Mission because that's a really good mission. DeFam Adventures, LOL Sherman, what did I do? Ron, hashtag Ron's fault. Everything. You've done everything, dude. Thank you for the like. Yeah, you've done everything. Driving to Orlando in July for the meetup, 7 hours one way. Where the heck are you, Billy? You must be up at the upper part of Florida. Okay, because Orlando's 7 hours. Anyway, Kathy, you probably told me I have dementia, Billy. I can't remember. You got to say where you referencing, because I'm not going to remember. Kathy and Brian, take care, everyone. See y'all all on trivia tonight. Have a good day, sweetie. Thank you for coming in. Can't wait to see you later on this evening, as usual. We will see everybody again. It's not like, we say goodbye, but we know we will see everybody either tonight or tomorrow. I mean, but we miss each other too in between times. And over the weekend, sometimes it's crazy. Sherman says, Ron, I meant to say Ryan, but I said you, LOL. What did I do? So you gave Ron a complex. I thought I was better than I thought I was, LOL. Okay. I've never been on a cruise yet, but I want to go. Stephanie, don't ever, ever say that in front of this cruise community, because the next mission will be to get you on a cruise. Ask Linda. Linda says, I am so sick of these people trying to get me. Never say that. This is what you say. You say, I'm thinking about taking a cruise. I've got one in mind. That way, nobody will bug the heck out of you. No, we won't keep saying over and over that we have a cruise in 2027 on the celebration by Carnival, Valentine's Day. Stephanie, that's the one. We're all going to be on that cruise. You will hear about it over and over again. So we're all going to be on that. Scott, how could you forget me? Look, every time you guys start naming off people who are on that cruise, you never remember me. My feelings were hurt. And let's go. He don't remember. And Ron, he can't remember at this point. People just keep saying he doesn't remember. But I'm like, how could he forget me? I play his commercial. I'm going to be on that cruise. Anyway. Oh, they are so much fun. Oh, yeah, they're so much fun. Ohio. You're in Ohio? We're in Ohio. I'm in Kentucky. I'm right across the something river. No. Okay, don't let me do geography. We'll all get messed up. Once you go, you will be hooked and want to go all the time. Yeah, Shermanator is right. That's Sherman seeing us travel. Once you cruise, you will be like the rest of us, addicted. It happens. But the good news is we have group cruises like this one, the Unmatched, Unhearted, Ungrouped Group Cruise, celebration February 14th, 2027. Did I put 2027 in there? I really did not. Hello. But anyway, I got to go back and fix that. But hey, if you're going to take a cruise, you might as well take it with us. All serious. Truth. Take it with us. You will have so much fun no matter what. And you will completely forget that you're on a cruise ship if you're with us, because you will be too busy watching us. It'll be like, man, they are crazy. So yes, if you're going to take a cruise, take it with us. I really want to go, but now I'm terrified to fly. Don't fly. I don't know. Find another way to go. I mean, take a train. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Ohio is a long ways away from most ports. I mean that. I mean, oddly enough, I thought we were a long way away from cruise, but now there is one that's in Norfolk, Virginia. I don't know how far you are from Norfolk, but there is one this next year, and Kathy and Brian are going to be on it. It's Fats and Tree, and it's on the Sunrise. You would love that cruise. Is it the Sunrise? Girl, I'm here lying, and it's my own list, okay? But yeah, go on and take a cruise with us. If you want to take a cruise, let us know. We will help you with it, because we know all the stuff, girl. We know all the tips. We know all the tricks. We know everything, because we've been on so many cruises. Me and my parents are officially booked for Helen Meetup next March. Oh, are you staying at the Hellendorf, girlfriend? Wait, Sherman, did you add to your logo? Ron says, wait a minute. Oh, he did. He really did. He put in his peoples. Yes, I did, Ron. I didn't know. So, You really were paying attention. San Juan is my favorite port. Oh, Billy, I did not know that. Okay. So we have something in common, although San Juan is not my favorite port. It's my second favorite port. Yeah. Only beat out by Curacao because I love Curacao just that much. My favorite is Key West. Second is Curacao. Yeah, I heard you say, one of y'all say that, either you or Cheryl. Now, why on earth is Key West your favorite port? Because I know there's got to be a story behind this. Second is Curacao. Yeah, we're right there on that one. Yeah, I love Curacao. Yeah. Good morning, CNS Travel. I love the people there. I went to Alaska when my daughters were there, and that was about 7 years ago. Wow, you have daughters in Alaska? Okay. Wow. Okay. Anytime. Good morning. Sorry I missed you cruising. Sorry I missed you, Cheryl. Looks good, Ron said. Defarm. They're calling you Defarm. What did you call us groupies? Lori said. Thanks. I just thought about making it more personal, added Crystal and myself to it. Thank you, Sherman. We appreciate that you are creative too. Okay. Lori, speaking of that, I can see your weight loss in your face. Really? Lori, don't mess with me, girl. Look, you will make me cry. Oh my goodness. Lori, don't mess with me, girl. Thank you, sweetie. Linda says we call the juice they gave us in boot camp bug juice. Amen to that, because that really was bug juice and had a weird aftertaste. Never heard MCDS juice called that. Yeah, McDonald's, they don't want that name. Bug juice had the strangest, weirdest it wasn't even a metal taste. I don't know what it was. It was just weird. Ew, yeah. Bug juice is what you called powder mixed beverage at camp. Yes. It's been everywhere. Oh, girl dad cooking up deliciousness. New friend too. Hello there, everybody in the chat. Happy Thursday, Foodie Vacations, everyone in the chat. Hi, welcome in. Girl Dad. I love that name, Girl Dad. But anyway, please share your link with us. Okay, it's hashtag GROW and Nightbot will show your link to everybody in the chat. So, hello there. Hello. Welcome in. Lori says, I would have liked to join that cruise, but we're doing Thanksgiving on the Elation. Oh, man. I know. Thanksgiving is hard, Ryan. You only have until July 25th. Yes, I meant to ask you that question. Every time I hear it on the commercial, I think, when's the date? When's the date to get those rates? He says it's like $300 to $400 off. And that is an incredible ship. That's the ship, by the way, that Scott is headed toward right now. So, yeah, that's going to be awesome. Gen X. Hey, Gen X. I went and saw you last night just to see what you look like and sound like, because I was ripping and running. I was moderating for Scott's live. But yeah, love you. Hootie hoo, my new friend, the Gen X effect. So I got to see more of y'all. I got to figure out how to make your notifications pop up above the other 100,000 notifications, so I can get a chance to see your live. But yeah, Girl Dad cooking, hootie hoo. We're silly. Okay. So everybody's saying hello to everybody. Hope that you connected with everybody. Gen X says, the Gen X effect says, my son just spent a week at San Juan. Was his first vacay with his new family, first flight, first time out of continental U.S. He fell in love with travel. Aw, that's so awesome. My kids too, when they went to San Juan, they all of a sudden had to go to San Juan all the time. I spent 2 weeks there when I was doing my Navy Reserve time. Girl, you know, we got a lot of female veterans in our group. You know, Linda's also naval, by the way. Did you know that? Linda is a Navy veteran as well. I'm an Air Force veteran, but hey, you know, girl veterans, girls make it work. Girl power. I spent 2 weeks there when I was doing my Navy Reserve time. Puerto Rico is beautiful, something for everyone. Amen to that. Something for everyone. Okay, so people are connecting to you. Shermanators connecting. I rarely get off South Beach. You got to get out, see some new stuff. Good morning. I really appreciate, Uber will take you anywhere. So yeah, just tell them Coral Gables is kind of cool. It's a little community, but Brickell, definitely got to go out there and check it out. Good morning. I really appreciate that, FR Sherman. Thank you. I'm gonna check you out also. Yes, be sure to leave a comment, check the like button, and watch. As Ryan says, at least 3 minutes. That's what he told me. Coach Mean Green, Coach. Hey, Coach. Coach and I have been hanging out a little bit lately. She's had some very, very interesting lives and some stuff with you and Elevated. You guys all got me all in my head this last week. But yeah, thank you, Coach, for all of your inspirational lives. She comes on, kind of pops up, and the girls and the guys. If you have not been to Coach Mean Rain's live, she's not mean, by the way. She's just direct. And when she's telling you what to do on that exercise, look, you really direct. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing well, Coach. Thank you so much for your wonderful lives. Nettie says, where does the uncruise leave from? Miami? Of course. Well, then you will plan the pre-cruise bougie adventures. I'm not a shopper, though. It's not a group. Girl, we ain't planning jack. No, just kidding. Liz is actually the person planning stuff. I told her I would be her boots on the ground. I'm going to help her. And anyway, she needs it, because bless her heart, this is going to be one heck of a big cruise group. And I told her that I would help her. And I know I'm going to regret them words, girl. Yeah. Tales of Sean by Sean say, hey, sweetie, welcome in. Good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome in, my friend. Like I said, you guys, top that hashtag grow and connect with the rest of the people in this chat. So many new people in here today. Well, not new people, but new to people in this chat, because they're not new to me. I watch their channel. So hello to everyone in the chat, Shanze says. Okay. Captain, oh yeah, you told me Pensacola. Psh, closer to New Orleans than Orlando. Yeah, been there. I've been there. I told you that. Can't wait to meet Billy J. Billy J. Captain Billy, bring me some Chilean sea bass and halibut from Joe's Patties. So specific, Ryan. I'll get right on it, FedEx. So specific. Can't wait. The meetup is getting closer to Danny. Yeah, Danny has her meetup on the 27th in Disney Springs, and everybody's saying hello. Lori says, I can spell that airline you take, but please tell me when you're flying so I can pray for you. I take Allegiant all the time, girlfriend. It is the only airline that I have not been delayed on yet. Knock on wood. The only one. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Plus, military, you get free bags. In case you didn't know. But a lot of people will get on Allegiant because they think it's bad. But here's the thing. It's a direct flight. It's cheap. I paid $54 to fly to Orlando from here. That is like a miracle, okay? Nothing is cheap from Louisville. So, and like I said, we always take Allegiant. That's our thing. Danny, yes, it can't wait either to meet everyone. I can't wait either to meet everyone. Okay, everybody's saying hello. My daughter is trying to get there. Okay. She's in Alaska. Coach says she hasn't been on a cruise either. And Coach, we're going to change that. The more people you connect with in this community, the more likely you're going to end up on our 2027 Unhinged, Unmatched, Unhearted cruise. Okay. Also, there's that Fatson Tree Carnival Sunshine. I could not remember. Creators at Sea, July 27th to August 1st. That's going to be a good one too, Coach. That That one's going to be, I don't know if you're connected with Fats and Tree, but Tree, she's such a sweetie pie. Anyway, anyone want to sponsor my first cruise? I hear you, girl. It's the gummies. Lori said it's the gummies. Jennifer, the new bride. Hi, girl. Hello, everyone. Embarkation Nation in Foodie Time. How are you doing? I've seen all your pictures, girl. I'm telling you that was a really nice cruise wedding. Captain Billy J. Travel says I should be booking the Unhinged group cruise next week once the new Carnival cruise deals drop. So you know exactly when they're going to drop. That's pretty good. Stephanie says, Coach Mean Reed, we're going to have to get there together. Yeah, you guys, I hope you're connected. She dropped her link, so both of y'all need to connect. Bill, you can cruise from Cleveland, I heard, LOL. Not that kind of cruise. Warm, strong. You're so funny. Bill. Bill, I haven't heard you talking about the new rewards program lately, so I don't know. I guess you're just waiting to see what happens. No pants profit, you guys. He posted a video saying, see, they're already walking back this thing. I haven't finished watching it. I was trying to watch it early this morning. And I wasn't watching one thing. You know, I was watching Kurt Marsh. I was watching him. I was watching so much stuff. I didn't understand anything. Here, husband was in the military in Alaska. Oh, didn't know that. So you are also a dependent. So I've done that too. I was married to someone in the military. My husband was in the Army. But my first husband was in the Air Force too. Okay, we were high school sweethearts. We were both Air Force brats, met in the Philippines. Okay, long story. Captain Billy says, don't make Vicky any more mushy than she already is. She gets already. It's true, Vicky. Yes, it's true, Lori. Gen X effect. I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you for that. Oh, I wanted to see you. And oh my gosh. Y'all got to go see him. Okay. The Gen X effect. Hashtag grow. Thank you, girl dad, for knowing the assignment and doing it. The Gen X effect. I wasn't what you expected, was I? No, you are a lot more handsome than I expected. Your logo does not capture your full intensity. Just an old hillbilly from the Virginia Appalachians. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't know that, but that's pretty cool. So he typed hashtag grow. It showed his link. Listen, Linda, that's awesome, Lori said. So thank you for your service, Lori says. Thank you. And thank Linda. Okay. I spent most of my time at the Clevelander. Yeah, mangoes are at the pool. Yeah, if you have something assigned, something to do in South Beach, it works a whole lot better. There is a Peruvian chicken spit I venture to on the back streets. Spot. That didn't sound right when I said Peruvian chicken spot I venture to on the back streets. I think I know about that place. You know, we had some really good mofongo when we were in Miami one time, and it was not too far from Hispaniola Way. We cannot find that place to save our lives now. I don't know. It seems like you know stuff is there and then it's gone, or maybe you just were too tipsy at the time and can't remember where it was. Thank you, she says. Will, hi, Will G. Welcome into the after party, dudes. Okay, Will G. Flying Allegiant next month to Orlando, to Sanford. Yeah. I love flying to Orlando on Allegiant. It's cheap, it's fast. Louisville, yes, Louisville, Kentucky. So, you know, I do that every chance I get. Yes, we are booked The Hellendorf, yes, in Helen, Georgia, March 6th through 8th. Be there. The creators will all be there that are in this region, and maybe some that are going to fly in. I don't know. Anything is possible. Anything. Okay, Captain Billy J, my Carnival Casino deals end June 30th. Should be new ones the next day or so after. Oh, so that's how that works. Okay. So as soon as one ends, another one starts. I really didn't think about that. Stephanie says, I don't think so, Bill. She's answering what his question. Lori says, where are you? Oh, she was talking about the Cleveland cruise. Lori, where are you? Hubby is from tri-state area, Ashland. His twin brother moved to Richmond. We got cut off right about there. Okay. Captain Billy J, all of you veterans and family veterans should have a Navy Federal Credit Union account. Support my job. I have a Army Credit Union account. My dad, I inherited it. My dad was in the Army Credit Union here at Fort Knox because that's the closest thing we have as a post. And I inherited that. So I used to be in the Air Force Credit Union account, but it's been a lot of years. So anyway, but yeah, I will support your job. I'll try and find a naval base around here somewhere. I don't know how I'm going to do that, y'all. Will says, have Pentagon Fed accounts. Okay. See, we got accounts. He said, switch over. Okay, Stephanie, everyone have a wonderful day. I have to work. I'll visit again. Thank you, Stephanie. Nice to meet you. Hey, thank you for the like. Thank you for coming in and talking with us. We enjoy when people come in and chat with our community. Welcome to the fam. All the new people that are here, welcome to the fam. Okay, we are really happy to see you, and we hope that you feel welcome by the time at least that you leave this chat. And know that right before us is another chat, the Go Live Together chat. And right before that is another chat, which is different on different days, but don't worry, you'll find out all that information too. Will you be there, Vicki? I will be there March 6th. I'm going to take me a while. I can only drive 2 hours at a time without falling asleep. So it's going to take me a minute to get there, but I will be there. After party, I have a video, but it doesn't have music yet. And I want music. Somebody tell me some good music that I can add that won't be copywritten. And I will finish the after party switch for y'all. Danny, I know Trouble Ron will be there and the beautiful Darlene. I love Darlene. And I love Ron too, but in a different way. Ron. He's the one who nicknamed me Mushy. The Gen X, yeah. I'm usually just tipsy and stumble across it. There's a pizza joint I thought was on Washington Avenue that I absolutely love. Couldn't find it again. I hate when that happens, dude. I hate when you're out vacationing, Gen X, and you have these places you find and the food is excellent. After party, it's after 11, so we're in the after party. So you find these awesome places, and then you have good food there. And you know what we need to do? We need to start taking a picture of where we're at, what the name of the place is. In San Juan, there's a place in San Juan near Fajardo that we ate, and I swear to you, I cannot remember what the name of that place or where it is. I should have took a picture while I was there. Nettie says, hit the rest of us to the deal with Cleveland, Bill. We need to cruise out of Cleveland. Oh my gosh, that was just funny. When he said that, I said, no, he didn't just say we can cruise out of Cleveland. Stephanie 57 is a joke from John Hill of Carnival. Oh, it's a joke. Okay. Well, don't mess with us because, all of us are looking for a way to cruise out of here. Out of the Ohio Valley. We're trying to get out of the Ohio Valley. Did you tell me what part of Ohio you were in, Stephanie? I think she's gone. I used to bank with Navy Fed, but there's They're too far from here now. I was going to say, only problem, Captain, is we're not near one. Nettie and JT, you just hit 475. Girl, you're like right there. We're going to get you to 500. Woo. Okay. Captain Billy J, you just need to find a Navy Federal Credit Union branch. There is usually one wherever military bases are near. I don't know about that. If you could tell me one that's near Louisville, I will check it out. But oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. We do have a Coast Guard recruiting place here, though. So anything is possible. Because I kept saying, why do we have a Coast Guard? I guess people who want to be on the coast, there's probably a lot of people here. Jacksonville Navy Federal changed to, VY Star. Oh, I remember. I went to the naval station in Jacksonville to check it out one time, long time ago. Is it still there? Boo, Lori. Boo? Why are you booing Lori? What did she do? Sorry, Linda. Thanks. Nettie said thanks. So, Travel with Josiane is leaving. Thank you for coming, sweetie. Thank you for being in the after party. And Bill, yeah, don't play with our feelings. Bill is in Detroit, so he knows what we're talking about. Okay, if there was some way that we could all just cruise on out, right? We need a nice little cruise line river that takes us straight to the cruise line. I don't know about the Mississippi. Yeah, I have never cruised on the Mississippi. I've never cruised. Well, no, that's not true. I have cruised on the Ohio River. Let's see what else. I've done a couple of rivers here and there, but river cruises are kind of fun. Not the same as, a ship, but still. Lori said, yes. Linda said, Lori, Jack's Navy was not a real Navy Fed when I was in, yeah, I know. NAS found that out when I needed to use them. Yeah. So they're Captain Billy. Captain. So is that how you got the name Captain, because of the naval thing that you do? Because I've been wanting to ask you that question for a long time. We're at the bottom of the chat. It took a long time. But I love that. I love when it takes a long time to get to the bottom of the chat, because that means that there were a lot of people here. And I love when a lot of people are here. And I love that you guys all connected to each other. Somebody's at my door. You can always tell. You guys, I had a wonderful time today talking with y'all and meeting some of the new people and connecting with people. You guys are so awesome. And thank you for coming again today. Can't wait to see y'all again tonight. Meanwhile, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful Thursday. And there are no Navy Federal Credit Union branches around Louisville. Yeah, but we have partner ATMs around there. I was captain of my school crossing guard. What? Linda, have a great day trying to get stuff for live. I know, right? She's at 1:00, y'all. She's got a live at 1:00. She's trying to get her crafting stuff together, Billy. Therefore, I'm a real captain. If you say so, Billy. The Gen X says, was good seeing you again. Thank you for stopping by our show. And I will be back. I will bug the heck out of y'all. I will be back. That is the same issue I have with my main bank, Billy. No local branches, but we can at least pull money out from almost any ATM with no charges. I understand that. Have a great day, y'all. Those branches are quite helpful if they let you get money. I think I posted a video at 10 a.m. Please check it out. Oh, see, girl, why didn't you say that earlier? Okay, so me and Nettie have to do something real quick. But meanwhile, don't leave, Nettie. No, I'm just kidding. I've got to send you a link so we can practice getting you in. I'm just going to send you the link, and you're going to click on it. And then after that, we'll see what happens. Please connect with Nettie. I will talk with y'all later. Deuces. And you know what? Before I go out today, I'm going to show Scott's. I'm going to show Scott.